Football has given us legendary partnerships that are etched into history, such as Iniesta and Xavi, Kroos and Modric. These are iconic teammates, celebrated for their remarkable synergy on the pitch. Watching the sport's greatest players unite is always a treat, but over the years, there have been unexpected and often forgotten partnerships, featuring some of the game's most iconic names. From fleeting loan spells to brief overlaps at the start or end of their careers, these partnerships often slip under the radar. In this video, we're looking into footballers you've probably forgotten were teammates. Number 1. Yaya Touré and Rivaldo. Although Yaya Touré and Rivaldo both wore Barcelona's iconic colours, they never shared the pitch at Camp Nou. However, their paths converged during the 2005-06 season at Olympiacos, where Touré was on loan from Metalurg Donetsk. The pair played 20 matches together, combining Touré's commanding midfield presence with Rivaldo's flair and creativity in attack. This brief yet memorable partnership gave fans a unique glimpse of two generational talents collaborating on the same team. Number 2. Kylian Mbappe, Bernardo Silva and Radamel Falcao. The 2016-17 season was nothing short of magical for AS Monaco, with Kylian Mbappe announcing himself to the footballing world. Teaming up with Bernardo Silva and Radamel Falcao, the trio formed a formidable attacking unit. Silva's precision in midfield, Falcao's lethal finishing, and Mbappe's electrifying pace and fearless dribbling led Monaco to a stunning Ligue 1 title. One of their most remarkable achievements came in the Champions League, where they defied the odds to eliminate Pep Guardiola's star-studded Manchester City in the round of 16. With a thrilling 6-6 aggregate victory on away goals, Monaco showcased their attacking brilliance and fearlessness against Europe's elite. Number 3. David Beckham and David Moyes. During the 1994-95 season, a young David Beckham was on loan at Preston North End, while David Moyes, nearing the end of his playing career, was a senior figure in the team. Beckham, still honing his craft, showed glimpses of his future brilliance, while Moyes brought experience and leadership to the squad. Their brief overlap at Deepdale is a fascinating intersection of two future football legends. Number 4. Son Heung-min and Ruud van Nistelrooy. In the 2010-11 season, Son Heung-min, a budding talent at the time, briefly played alongside the legendary Ruud van Nistelrooy at Hamburger SV. Although they shared the pitch for just 4 matches, it was a fascinating meeting of two players at very different stages of their careers. Son was beginning his journey to becoming one of the Premier League's best, while Van Nistelrooy, in the twilight of his career, was a seasoned goalscorer who had terrorized defenders in his prime. Number 5. Pep Guardiola and Francesco Totti. Pep Guardiola's short stint at AS Roma during the 2002-03 season allowed him to play alongside the legendary Francesco Totti. While Guardiola, nearing the end of his career, only made 5 appearances for the Giallorossi, the time spent with Totti, Roma's one-club icon, was a unique chapter in his career. Guardiola's brief spell at Roma came at a time when Totti was at the peak of his powers, embodying loyalty and brilliance for the Italian side. 6. Marco Reus and Josh King. Marco Reus and Josh King crossed paths briefly in 2011 at Borussia Mönchengladbach, sharing the pitch for just 2 games. King, on loan from Manchester United, was still searching for his breakthrough, while Reus was starting to make waves in the Bundesliga. A year later, their careers diverged drastically. Reus became a Borussia Dortmund legend, known for his skill and loyalty, while King's career took a more nomadic path, including a loan stint at Hull City. Number 7. Wilfried Zaha and Edgar Davids. The 2010-11 season at Crystal Palace saw an unlikely pairing of Wilfried Zaha, a promising youngster, and Edgar Davids, a seasoned veteran nearing the end of his illustrious career. Zaha, who would go on to become a Selhurst Park legend, was just starting his professional journey, while Davids, a Champions League winner with Ajax, brought a wealth of experience to the club. Their brief time together represented the passing of the torch between generations. 8. Rafinha and Bruno Fernandes. During the 2018-19 season, Rafinha and Bruno Fernandes shared the pitch at Sporting CP. Rafinha was an exciting young winger beginning to make a name for himself, while Bruno had already established himself as the team's creative and inspirational leader. Although their partnership was short-lived, it hinted at the immense potential both players would later fulfill. Rafinha excelling in the Premier League, and Bruno becoming a key figure at Manchester United. 9. Luka Modric and Emanuel Adebayor. Luka Modric and Emanuel Adebayor formed an unlikely duo during the 2010-11 season at Tottenham Hotspur. Modric, Tottenham's midfield maestro, was the creative engine of the team, while Adebayor, on loan from Manchester City, brought his unpredictable flair and knack for scoring goals. Despite their contrasting styles and personalities, they combined briefly to help Spurs achieve a strong campaign that season. 10. Ashley Cole and Francesco Totti. Ashley Cole's surprising move to AS Roma in the 2014-15 season saw him join forces with Francesco Totti, the club's iconic one-club man. Totti, in the twilight of his career, was still the heartbeat of the team, while Cole's transfer marked a new chapter for the former Premier League star. Their time together showcased the convergence of two footballing greats, each representing different footballing cultures and careers. And that wraps up our look at footballers you may have forgotten were teammates. It's always fascinating to learn about these unexpected partnerships and the stories they tell about football's rich history. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these partnerships surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.